minutes gone past the hour of 4. You're still listening to Hard Facts at 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am Kaladako Rebatable. My pleasure to always have you on the other side of the radio listening. The millions of people listening, I do appreciate all of you. It's time for us to look at the politics being played in River State. And I do have Ezebunwo Ichemati. He is my guest today. He is one of the people on ground at Phalga Secretariat, as we have people barricading the various secretariats, local government secretariats in River State. You can hear the voices, from the background of my guest, and you can hear that the protesters are there, or rather, they have been told to call them protesters, but they're there, and they are ensuring that the is buff and erected with taxpayers' money are protected. Ezebunwo Ichemati, can you hear me? Once again, good afternoon to you. Are you there?
Yes,
I could hear some of you talking. It looks like you have set up camp in front of the Port Harcourt local government. But quickly, what happened? We got reports that there were gunshots sometime this morning. What happened? Can you tell us?
The truth is, while we are on our peaceful solidarity protection, the former council chairman, Mr. Obio-Akpor, led armed talks. Mr. Obio-Akpor led armed talks, and Nigerian led armed talks and some policemen. Armed to the teeth. Now, they laid the siege on us. Invaded. Can I talk, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
They invaded this place. They shot sporadically. We had 2 of our followers or supporters that had gunshot injuries. They shot over 30 tear gas canisters. They shot over 30 tear gas canisters, and it was a sad one. It was a sad one, because when you see a former council chairman coming to the council to show such force of power, to what extent? What is he coming to do at the council secretariat on a public holiday when his tenure has already? But by the grace of God, he was resisted.
Is that proof? Usually I would ask that question. And
there's the video. The video is online. Just go online. It's everywhere. On LinkedIn, it's everywhere. So the evidence is that the policemen were led by SP Masalachi, and it's a sad one, because it's bringing disrepute and discredit to the Nigerian police force. It's bringing discredit and disrepute to the Nigerian police force. It's portraying the Nigerian police force to be partisan in their dealings as regards the political impasse that has bedeviled River State. He has made the Nigerian police in River State, to look like an armed support group of the FCT Minister, Chief Barrister Ezebunwo. That these chairmen are drawing strength to say they will still remain back in office, and it's a sad one. The name SP Masalachi always rings a bell for unprofessional conduct, and earlier the Nigerian police force, the IG and the Commissioner of Police, takes drastic disciplinary actions against this erring police officer. It's better for the image of the Nigerian police, because as Rivers people, we are used to resisting unprofessional police officers. We've done it in the past, and SP Masalachi will not be left out. We have the capacity to resist him, and after now we'll be leading a petition and a protest against him to the police headquarters.
All right, so you've made the allegation. We would have to wait for the police to respond, and also have to wait for Obio-Akpor to respond to the allegations, because
not the police. I did not say the police. The Nigerian police force, led by the Commissioner of Police.
So he's a member of the police.
Commissioner,
he's a member of the police.
Tunji Dishu. Tunji Disu is very professional.
And like the police would have to respond on that very issue you've raised. What happened to the people who will be there in terms of protection? Because when we do, I no go agree. This one I no go agree. That one I no go agree. Like we say in our parlance, shirts will tear, right? Or we go tear shirts. That's how they say it. So how
you can never undermine the willpower of a people.
Okay.
Determined to make things right.
Okay.
You can never undermine such people who are determined to ensure that the right things are done. Their willpower is enough protection, and that's how it was able to put in to resist the invasion and the siege led by the former local government chairman, Mr. Olwell Memunda. And mind you, earlier today we had some good police officers who were stationed there as well to ensure that law and order is observed. So the police too, the good ones are also here. They were here until Masalachi came and invaded this place with in company of the former local government chairman. And so the police are here, our people are here. Things are moving on well. No, there is no issue. Earlier today, our women were cooking. Earlier today, our young men, our youth, elders were here. There is no confrontation here. What are they saying? Let the council be locked until tomorrow when civil servants will resume their administrative duties.
So just to get a clearer picture, when civil servants come in tomorrow, they would have to show their IDs, I believe, and they'll be allowed to enter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not at all. That is not our duty to do that. We are not civil servants to Nigerian police force to be checking IDs. That's not our duty. Ours is to sit and watch. We know ourselves. We know each other.
Okay.
It's our local government. Well, we know our families. We know our houses. So we know those who are politicians, and we know those who are. We might not know those who are. We might not know the civil servants, but at least we know those who are politicians with us. So that's what we're doing. We know those who have been here under political appointments and all that. So ours is to sit back, eat, drink, watch our civil servants carry out their constitutional duties.
Okay, so as long as the former local government chairman refused to let go, you will be there, seated, drinking, eating, gisting, playing, as you have described. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Come again, I didn't get you.
I just said, as long as the local government or former local government chairman continued to say they would not let go, you will be seated in front of that gate, eating, drinking, gisting, playing, until, in your words, until justice is served.
We are here. We've already done that today. By tomorrow, I don't think they'll be here. It is the civil servants that will take over. If we see them too, we'll still ask them what is happening. By tomorrow, I believe they have some politicians might also have other duties to do at the local government secretariat. We will not stop people from coming here to carry out whatever functions they want to carry. But what we are saying is that the office of the chairman by tomorrow will be assumed by the LGA, and once that is done, we are okay, because we will be here so that the LGAs are not chased out of the office to out of the council.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Just stay on the line. We'll open phone line. We'll open the phone lines to get thoughts from people, so that we can have a lot of people air their views on this very issue. As Rivers people troop out en masse to the various secretariats of the various local governments in Rivers State to ensure, in the words of Ezebunwo Ichemati, that the properties of the local government are protected. So you can join the conversation now. 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 0007. WhatsApp number 0809 0306 if you are in any of the local governments, what is it like? I've seen reports from Kana, I've seen reports from Elime, I've seen reports from Ikwere local government. Samuel Wanosike, has said that he and his followers will continue to occupy the secretariat. And also we've heard reports from MOA. Chidi Lloyd is saying he will remain chairman. So we've heard several reports, but what is it like in your area? I've seen unconfirmed reports from Omuma. I'm waiting for those reports to be confirmed. And once again, I do wish that I could get across to Chijioke Nwa as planned, because we've also seen the viral videos emanating from Obio-Akpor local government area. So let's quickly talk with God's Power, who is calling from HA. God's Power, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you. Yeah, welcome.
Some of these local government chairmen, some of them are lawyers.
Okay. Yeah. Chidi Lloyd is a lawyer.
They have to respect the law, the sanctity of the law. It's a sacred sanctity, it's a sacred they have law. They have not vacated that law that said it was ill-conceived. It was ill. That is, I say, sick. It is, cannot stand the test. They would have vacated it, and the appeal court didn't have vacate it. They didn't say self-execution. They didn't say. They have to go and relax and think about that thing. Law has taken it self. That making the river state to be hot all the time, all the peppers every time, river state, as if we are not being ruled by law.
Right.
The chairman, whether caretaker or head of admin, let them run. Governor will take time and conduct local government elections. That is all.
All right.
Anything short of this one. If anybody is resisting that you will not go, he's doing it on his own, not according to the law.
All right.
Are we not operating on that law? Are we operating on manpower or man no man? As if the law is not effective to some people.
All right, God's Power, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've got Adewale from Port Harcourt. Adewale, let's get your thoughts, please.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I agree with you. Welcome.
Yes, in a quick one, I was there myself. I also comment your live section. I have evidence, I have videos of it. I went there as early as after 5 because by the grace of God, I'm also part of Phalga. My unit is my word is for the king, and my unit is joined, so I have to protect what belongs to me. The youth we have been keeping quiet for so long. If nobody will fight it for us, we will fight it for ourselves. Their tenure has ended.
Okay.
Let's assume, according to most of them, that they can have case before. If they should back it, the government is taking care of it. It's hand over to the head of local government. If by that Thursday or by any day, if the court pronounce otherwise, we will go back. So at least to calm the tension, because they are bragging. This is like bragging rights. They are bragging that indeed the governor cannot do anything. And the governor is seeing the governor. I believe the same seat was the seat our former governor, the now minister. That is the same seat he sat on. So we are not respecting Phalga as the governor, as a individual. We are respecting that office. So at least for the first time, vacate the place. If by Thursday or by Friday or by any day, if court will put you there back, you will be there. Governor is not putting anybody. They also putting somebody that works with you, civil servants. So these are things we everywhere was scam before the policemen came. See what the policemen came to do that to chase us away. When we move back, then you look at government chairman, we have access. But we resisted. Then after then, the DC operation came and addressed us, even asked us to adjust from the line that we should not exceed the yellow line. And we manage everything. We are eating, we are drinking, no problem. So these are things that you cannot threaten the sitting governor and threaten all the five. I'm not saying for another local government. I'm talking of Phalga in particular. They are paying your salary from our own taxpayer money. So we must get it right now. The state belongs to you. The state belongs to everyone. If we cannot fight for us, who will fight for us?
All right, then. All right, thank you very much, Adewale Mayowa. Keep the calls coming in. I take one or two more calls. But this one says, good afternoon, Mr. Kalada and Mr. Ezebunwo. It is very disappointing that some lawyers would say the LGA chairman have legitimacy to stay in office despite a court striking down the tenure elongation sections of the Rivers to the LGA Law Amendment 2024. Dr. Chidi Lloyd knows that Section 138 of the Electoral Act 2022 and other versions of that law 2003, 2010 and 2018 was very explicit that those elected in an inducted election had to remain in office if the tribunal or court of appeal annulled their election until the final court of appeal has given its verdict. For the Electoral Act to explicitly state so, it means it is not the norm in law that an appeal of a court ruling implies an automatic stay of execution. If the appeal court did not give a stay of execution of the ruling or maintain status quo antebellum interlocutory injunction, the law stands annulled. Text from Oigbo. And this one says, Michael in Eneka, is smelling too much for this state, but it is great to see that the people have moved out to take back their state, and we hope and pray that the police will manage the situation and maintain peace, because while the wise ones amongst the former LG chairmen are approaching the matter with a sense and caution, others are showing overzealousness like we have seen in Eleme, and others have suddenly loved farmers and equipping them with cutlasses. To have a quick rethink, the viral video carrying threat from Mr. Olo is rather disappointing. It is sad many of them are not thinking for themselves but trying to impress one man who is pursuing his selfish interests. I've got Ida from Inkoro. Ida, welcome. Let's get your thoughts. Ida, welcome.
My council premises, we are eating and rejoicing. You know, my local government is most peaceful local government under Enyandasi Kukigan. I can see we are enjoying because our tenure just elapsed. I'm a supervisor in that council. We just ended our tenure, waiting for the directive of the governor tomorrow for workers to come there freely to come and start to work.
All right.
Canada, all those local government chairmen, River State is very peaceful. I'm pleading with them, all of us are from River State, to please vacate their office so that the new ones will come and take over the office tomorrow. Thank you very much. God bless. I remember that from Koro.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Honorable Ida. This one says, on the issue of the LGA crisis, I wonder why our hearts are so pervasive in this part of the country. A man who became governor by the powers of the law would refuse to conduct local council elections as recommended by Section 7 of the 1999 Constitution as altered. The people would see no wrong in such impunity and illegality, but will rather defend the governor at the expense of the grand norm, and will still be defending another state law that contravenes the 1999 Constitution. What manner of humans are these? Sadly, even the governor who is engaged in impunity will tell you that he is defending the Constitution of the Federation. Does the federal Constitution allow for appointment of anybody in place of elected chairman in Nigeria? So which democratic law is the governor protected? And now some people are even blaming President Tinubu for an act of impunity done by Governor of Rivers State. One manner of reasoning is this. Emi Fiaga with that one. And this says, good evening, Canada. The video clip we saw from Port Harcourt City local government shows that it was the youths that were chasing the chairman Allwell, chanting Izon and Asawana. Then why is Ichemati saying that it was the chairman's men that attacked them? People must be very careful in spreading false news in the critical times so the state won't burst into flame. They should go home and allow the security to do their job. What right do they have to do the work of the police? From Matthew, a.k.a. Obama. All right, Ezebunwo Ichemati, please, I would like your attention for a bit. We're about wrapping up the conversation, but my first question to you is that someone is alleging that there was some ethnic coloration to the protest at the Port Harcourt Local Government Council Secretariat. I do understand you're from Ikwere, so I'm wondering what is with the Izon chants and all of that.
There's no ethnic coloration to anything, you understand. Every ethnic nationality have an identity. The Ikweres, they have Ikwere maker, you understand. Just as how we do. The Jaws, they do Izo. That is their greeting, you understand. Even here, people we are chanting Ikwere maker. There are Ijo people that are also part of Port Harcourt Port Harcourt is a cosmopolitan city
Yeah.
where you have every tribe doing politics, voting here, doing business here. You have the Jaws, you have the Bibios, you have the Hausas, you have the Igbos. You have everybody here. So that a particular ethnic group decides to give an identity which serves as a moral booster does not make it an ethnic coloration. The Kwere people are here. We are out here in our numbers. So would you say it's an ethnic issue? No.
All right.
People should stop shifting the goalposts and trying to give ethnic colorations to the decisions of people that things must be done right. There's no ethnic coloration.
I like to get a final word from you concerning this conversation, if you can help me with that. A final word from you on this conversation.
The final conversation is that those who have benefited from this state, those who the state have enriched and blessed, should put the state forward. Because if the local government chairman, who for the past 3 years, some for the past 6 years, and have benefited from this state and various local governments, if they have put the state first, they will not be thinking of tenure elongation of 6 months. Somebody with 3 months salary no do, 6 months salary no do, 6 years salary no do. Now 6 months tenure elongation salary go do.
All right.
I live with that.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, and please stay peaceful. I do understand you have some level of control as to what happens there. Please be peaceful with what is happening, and let's have peace in Riverside.
We are peaceful, sir.
All right then. All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, and do have a wonderful evening. All right, on that note, we'll step on the brakes. A commercial up next, and after that, the major, the 5 o'clock bulletin news update, and after that, more conversations. So stay tuned.